All right. Yo, I gotta make this quick. You are probably frustrated because you're running your service business and you know that deep down inside you are meant for more and you want to get into this YouTube thing, this influencer thing. Maybe you want to create online courses and you're thinking of all the opportunity of how you could coach others who are just getting started. And you don't have to be like have a multi-million-dollar business. You could literally just be in your business a few years and know how to start and run the business. That's a light year beyond where guys who are maybe, or girls, guys or girls who are just getting started in their business. Window cleaning, landscaping, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, drywall, power washing, whatever it is. This is a whole new wave. This is early right now. Can you hear me? This is early, and this is going to be a whole wave. And this is a funny thing to say, but it was like prophesied by one of these really big YouTubers about 6 years ago, Shay Carl. They had millions of subscribers. He was on this podcast and he said, I have a vision, like I prophesy. That sounds weird, but like he said that the new wave will be people who vlog and videotape what they do for a living. For instance, my brother-in-law is a master HVAC, furnace, and heating and cooling guy. He just knows everything about it, and he was even teaching at a university. I love my brother-in-law. He's awesome. And I was like, bro, if you started a YouTube channel, you could just take a GoPro with you when you're doing these installs, and you know so much knowledge, you could just make a quick little video a day, and that thing would probably blow up and get 10, 20,000 views per video. You can make this entire side hustle and income, and instead of also along with teaching at the university, check me out. I'm giving you like a little bit of what's going to be inside here. You could also like this thing called a Rode Smart Lab Plus. It's just a little microphone and it plugs into your iPhone or your Android. If you don't feel like videotaping yourself, you can literally record yourself speaking when you're teaching about it as well, and then sell that as it used to be like a 6-disc course because we're talking about information products, but a 6-hour download of all the different topics, and then you could sell that thing for, well, depending on the industry and what you're teaching, you could sell it for $997, or you could sell an entry-level product for $97. Like right here, these are 3 books that I wrote at night and on the weekends. I still run my landscape business. This book has made me, oh God, $50,000. It's become an Amazon bestseller. It's in paperback. I uploaded it to audible.com. I got, last fall, I got a check for $6,500 that was sitting in my Audible account, zoink, right into my bank account, because the audiobook versions of this. I created an online course called How to Start a Landscaping Business Right Now with No Startup Money. Here it rolls off my tongue. And I've sold, I don't know, $45,000 worth of that online course. People were buying it this morning. This was my next brand, the Window Cleaning Blueprint. I also started a window cleaning side of my business from the ground up, and I made a book. I locked myself in my office and I slept on the floor for a few nights, and I wrote this book called How to Make $500 a Day Cleaning Windows. It also became an Amazon bestseller. I sold thousands of copies of this. This brand made me about $100,000. People buy the ebook, the audiobook, they buy paperback books. Because of these books, here, I'll talk about this in a second, I've been invited to speak all over the country and on stages where I've gotten paid anywhere from as low as free up to $5,000 for speaking. And so what I do, so I'm like giving all to you right here, but what I do is I'll pay a videographer to come with me and get him a hotel room and all that stuff, and then he'll set up cameras, and when I speak in front of an audience, about influencer marketing or small business marketing, then I'll take that video footage and I upload it to YouTube, and I'll take the audio and I turn it into my podcast. We have 500,000 downloads on my podcast, which is fully automated through virtual assistants. Like, it sounds like a lot of work, and I don't want to overwhelm you, but all this stuff that I'm doing, I learned in my marketing progression pyramid model, this thing that I invented or created that I really just pulled from other things. It was this epiphany that I had that changed everything for me, because I was so frustrated trying to run my landscaping business. Literally, in the beginning, it was like 90 hours a week, but about 60 hours a week running this friggin' landscape business that I love, but also being very passionate about shooting YouTube videos and talking to other people in the industry and going live events. I always wanted to write a book and create online courses, and I wanted to get into this coaching consulting. I always wanted to start my own podcast. Right there, you can't see it right here, but I have a whole podcast studio. And when I finally came up with this thing called the MPP, model. This model came through me one day, and it was like this epiphany that created a bridge for me that finally made me go, oh my gosh, this is how I can make this all work without me doing all the work. Like, how are you gonna run a whole business and take care of a family and do this whole online thing at the same time? It seems impossible and it's frustrating. It's not. It's actually kind of easy once you figure all this stuff out. So, I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm doing a free webinar series about the MPP model, and I'll show you how to do all this and how I'll actually show you. I'll flip the screen around and show you how much money I've made on the internet to show you that I'm totally telling you the truth and how excited I am. And if you've been wanting to get into something like this and you've wanted to start a YouTube channel, you've wanted to create online courses and make money while you sleep and still run your business, become like what they call an influencer or whatever. Maybe you want to start a podcast. I've done all this and I do it every day. This is my life. And I'm frankly living my dreams. And I'll show you how to do it all. So put your name and email below, and I'll put a link in the description, wherever it is. And see, I'm not even perfect at this. I got total ADD and everything. If I can do this, you can totally do this. All right, I'll see you on the inside. Sign up. I gotta run. I actually get to a real landscape job right now.